I'm Yorgos and Kate. I work for the International Trade Union Confederation in the Economic and Social Policy Department. I deal with issues of trade, investment, labor rights in trade and investment, and also the coordination of the work of labor in the G20 process and other global governance processes.
I'm Kate Lappin. I'm the Regional Secretary for Public Services International, covering the Asia Pacific region. We're the global union to represent workers who deliver public services, and so we're also really have made issues around trade and investment a priority because they're very much undermine public services and labour rights within public services, and digitalisation I think is a key component of that. Well, unions are just as important today as they always have been, but perhaps under attack, increasingly under attack. And the only way we have to defend our commons and to defend our labour rights is through our collective action. And as we know, inequality is growing higher with the increasing power of corporations. So really, it's more important than ever that people come together with a democratic voice in their workplace, but also across workplaces, across movements, because we've lost so much power. And so for that reason, I think unions play an increasing role to challenge global power of corporations, but also to think differently about how we can respond to the international problems we have. And to organise as many people as we can who are workers, who are not regarded as workers, who might be in the informal sector or with other movements who have the same objectives to defend our commons and to defend people's rights.
Yes, and also trade unions have historically speaking, an important role in distributing income better between capital and labour. They have an important role also in the empowerment of individuals that participate in these collectives. And in fact, a general democratizing effect, not only of the workplace, but also of economic and social policy, of politics in general. It is indeed the right to organize and the right to collectively bargain. Both these rights are protected, they are established as rights and protected by ILO conventions. ILO is the International Labour Organization, the international organization, authoritative body for the creation of labour standards. As Kate said, though trade unions, and in fact the right to unionize and to collectively bargain are under attack many years, many decades now. I think after the 70s, where we can see a point in time where productivity and wages have started diverging, I think that is more or less the time that trade unions have stopped making advances, and in fact the attacks against them have led to workers losing income or seeing the wages stagnating, and indeed global inequality, income and wealth inequality increase because of that.
Yeah, I think one of the phenomena of increasing corporate power has been that they have demanded a deregulation on corporations, and particularly digital corporations, but all corporations, whilst also demanding increasing regulations on workers and trade unions, and prohibiting the real power to bargain and to organise, and which means prohibiting things that are essential to have power in the workplace, like the right to strike. But I think one of the hopeful things I see is the increasing interest around the world in using that power by workers who have been alienated from their collective power in the past through digital companies, turning them into contractors and so forth, but also by other movements, by students deciding that they're going to go on strike. They're going to withdraw their consent from the system because of the corporate power to undermine the environment, for example, or women going on strike because they believe that there has not been adequate attention paid to the injustices of gender inequality. And I think that really is important for us in this movement to recognise that it must be, we must have increase our power through using these collective methods, regardless of whether it's lawful or it's been deregulated. But